Hello, dear Anthony. This is the first module for art class. So we were talking about technical drawing and the geometry set during class. And the first assignment that we had is to make lines, straight lines with different angles. So we're going to start knowing the geometry set. As you can see, the geometry set goes with a compass that I don't have here, but it comes with this squares and this protractor and these two triangle sets. So this one here, we call it escuadra in Spanish, and it has three, triangles have three different angles. So that's why they are triangles. So we have here a 90 degree, okay? 45-degree, and another 45 degrees. This other one looks like kind of bigger. And this one, again, we have here is a rectangle triangle. So it has 90 degrees here, but on one side it has a 60-degree angle. You can measure it with the protractor. You can see that it has 60 degrees. Actually, I cannot see that, but you can see that it's right here in the 60 because it's 60 degrees. And then here we have 30 degrees, okay? I sent to you a worksheet. It's different from this one, but it's almost the same because I cannot send to you this because if I scan this, it will not look good. So I made a digital one for you, but you have to print it and work with your geometry set, okay? So the first assignment is to make vertical lines. And as you can see, the lines are how many degrees? 90 degrees from the horizontal, okay? So you're gonna be using one of your squares. One will be your support scale, for example, this one. Or you can use this one. You're going to align it with the ground line of your first square, and you are going to use the other as a help to move the first one, okay? We move it a little bit, and then with this one, we are going to make vertical straight lines. You see? Let me grab a pencil. Okay, as you can see, I have a pencil now, and I'm going to make a straight line, okay? Here I made one straight line. I will try to make this connect. And I put in the instructions to make half a centimeter distance, okay? So if you want to check if you're still aligned with your line, you can put the square again on the horizontal and slide it a little bit and continue doing like this, or you can either continue doing it like this. The objective of this classwork is to learn how to use your geometry set in the correct way, okay? And if you don't do half centimeter lines, space between the lines, it's okay, don't worry about that. The most important part is that you mastered how to use your geometry set, okay? So as you can see, I have parallel lines and they are straight. For the horizontal lines, you just have to do this, okay? Grab one of the lines. You can use the upper line or the bottom line and try to align it, and then slide the ruler and start drawing your horizontal lines. Maybe they are not correct. Just make sure that you have this well aligned, otherwise your lines are gonna be crooked and without how can I say, without the correct angle, okay? If you want to move a little bit to the left, you can do that by using your how can I say, your triangles. And you don't have to move them, okay? You want to move a little bit to the left, just slide, and you don't have to lift them, otherwise you will lose. Another way you can do this is with your ruler. You can use your ruler, but you are not going to do it like this. You're just going to put your ruler in one of the lines as a guide, and then you can start moving your triangles across the square like this, okay? Oh, it's not, I lost the angle. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do here a grid. Okay, the grid is the same as the first two, so they are combined. So you're gonna make kind of like a grid. It's easy, you can use your ruler in one side, but you have to use one of the squares. So you start by doing it all the lines horizontally. Oops, I made a mistake here. Just erase it and do it again. But since this video is taking long, I wanted to make a video of 5 minutes long, but let's move on with the best part, which are the different angles, okay? So it asks us here 30-degree angles. So which one is the 30 degrees angles? Well, from this two, we said this is 45 degrees and this has 30 and 60. So we're gonna use this edge and help yourself with the guidelines that we have on the previous on the page. As I'm using them right now, I'm guiding myself, and now I'm going to start making the lines by myself and do it across the square. Okay, if you need to move a little bit higher, we can do that also, like this here. Also, we can move like this, and we can keep moving. Okay, and you do it across the square. Okay, you see, and all your lines will be, and you finish everything until here. Okay, so basically like this, you covered the whole square with the 30-degree angle lines. So now we're gonna do 60, who has the 60 degrees. Well, the same square, but instead of being this edge, we're going to use this vertex. We're gonna use this vertex, and in order to align your squares on the page, use the guidelines that we have. This is going to be my my guideline, and I'm going to start using my square and sliding it through the page. And I forgot to mention, if you want, you can tape your page on your desk so it won't move, and you'll have completely management of your page. Okay, so we start doing it step by step. Okay, and you covered everything. Okay, I put, as I said, a half centimeter between each line, but my main goal is for you to make the lines parallel with the same angle. It doesn't matter how close or far they are between them. Okay, so next is the 45. So finally we're going to use the other square, which has 45, 45, 90. So yes, we can use either this one or the ruler. We're going to use the ruler as our line, but first we're going to use our guideline like this. Yeah, and we're going to start drawing our 45-degree angle lines. Okay, 1, 2, across the whole square. So here I'm almost done. More or less. I didn't pay attention to how far and how close each line is between, but you can see that they are parallel, and that's the most important thing, okay? So I hope that you will be able to do this. You have 2 weeks to submit this. I will give you the next instructions in the future, okay? I hope that you will get well, and see you. Hugs.